It's very pleased to see, especially coming off the break. I mean, not having a chance to play before have play those conference games, and so we had good practices. Thought the girls were very alert, very tuned in to what we were doing, and like you said, I mean, it showed on Thursday and Friday. I mean, going into league, you never know. You never know who's going to be. I think you guys may have seen the score that Kingsville beat Lubbock Christian women. I mean, you just never know. That's what I told our girls. Like, anybody can beat anybody. We've got to be ready to play. And our girls brought the energy. They brought the effort. They brought everything we needed to. And I was very proud of them for the results this weekend.
And you kind of talked about people like stepping up. Anyone can win. I mean, Zamora Roberts, man, but 23 points in that second game. She went out there and proved that.
Yeah, she did. She played tremendously well. I was very proud of her. That doesn't surprise me, what she did. She's a tremendous player. But again, probably biased here. I still think I got the best point guard in the league. I think it started for her on the defensive end too. I think she had 3 or 4 steals for the game and really kind of set the tone for us there. And so, obviously you look at the overall performance too of that game, Oklahoma Christian game. It was one of the most dominating rebounding performances I've seen a team do. I mean, we got rebounded from 60 to 34, 27 offensive rebounds, and that's when I saw that half, and we were up, I want to say by 15, 20 offensive rebounds by halftime, and I just said, ladies, that's where the effort's showing. You're playing extremely hard. We just have to clean up these areas, and they did, and it was a fun game.
Now that you're in conference play, is there kind of a different mindset versus the preseason games?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, because now you're talking about conference games and also talking about region games and games that you really get seeded off of and determined for the NCAA tournament. So there's definitely more of an intensity, especially with everybody. Everybody coming to play you and you going to play them. Everybody has a different intensity, and we're looking forward to continue that.
Are you guys still just preaching physicality with 2 tough teams coming in this week?
Absolutely. I mean, that's hopefully gonna continue to be our MO. We're gonna try to out physical you and out tough you, and that's what we pride ourselves on: defense and rebounding. And I mean, out rebounding a team like that. I mean, I think for some people, be like, it didn't surprise me just because I knew we have the capability to do that. I knew we have the athletes and the toughness to do that. So hopefully we can keep that up. It'll be obviously a tougher task. We got really, obviously pretty good teams coming in here this week, but we're going to be up to the challenge.
You kind of mentioned it every week in the end of the season battle. 2 heavy hitters coming in with both Commerce and Tyler. What have you seen about them that's going to be challenging?
Yeah, I mean, Commerce is, both of them a little different type teams. Commerce, very athletic, very fast. They really put a lot of pressure on your defense to contain the ball, to keep them out of the lane. They don't, overall, Commerce can shoot the 3 well enough to where you've got to honor that, so that's what makes it really tough to guard them. They have good post inside. Defensively, they put a lot of pressure on you. Tyler plays more zone defense than what Commerce does, so they give you different looks. Both teams do, so you got to be ready, and for all facets of the game against both teams. They're both very good.
Starting essentially a new system here, bringing in your system. Who do you think's improved the most since the beginning of the season that's now been on?
That's a great question. I mean, I could probably list off a lot of kids that I think have made great improvements and great strides. One of the kids, I think, look at Jayla Burgess. I think she continues to get better and better the more comfortable she is getting in the system. We knew she was a talented kid, but I think that she continues to get better. Carly Moshenberger, she continues to get better every single day. And so, I mean, those are just 2 that kind of stick out. I mean, a lot of these kids have made just, improved by leaps and bounds, and it's been fun to watch. But I'm excited to see what they can do the rest of the way.